Welcome, Libra. We're doing predictions for you today. It is a general reading, so trust yourself on what resonates, leave what does not. And this reading is wherever Libra is in your birth chart, sun, moon, rising sign. And if you're cross-watching, big welcome. Now, a couple of announcements to make. We're still waiting on the winner of the 90,000 subscriber, Fernando Moreira, who won the 1-hour personal reading with me. To get in touch, email is going to pop up here and down below. And there are a few more prizes to be won this month. So there's firstly a very gorgeous, if I can get a hold of it, you can hear it tinkling, dolphin wind chime. It does have a gorgeous Swarovski crystal in it. That will go to a new subscriber on my channel. Nothing else you need to do except subscribe. And there's also a very beautiful amethyst cluster pendant up for grabs. And that will go to somebody who's been following my channel for a while and stands out as a very positive community member. So again, just show up your natural, beautiful selves. Nothing else you need to do. Winners will be announced first week in September. Make sure to come back and check and see if you are a winner. My personal readings are open if you need extra guidance and support at this time. They're deeply transformational. I have a few spots left in August, so they do fill up pretty fast. I will put the booking link on here and down below. Get in touch. All right, let's dive in. Libra, let's pull you an opening energy from the beautiful Heart and Soul Oracle. All right, this one here wants to come out. It's very reflective. It's kind of got like the sun reflecting off the water. It says you're afraid to let go of something that's no longer working for you. There is a deep sense of duty or guilt, and you feel like you don't have a choice. The reality is that you do, and ultimately doing what you know feels right in your heart will be the best for all concerned. So some of you staying in a situation that's, you've been there too long, want to make a change, not happy in. It could be in relation to a job situation. It could be in relation to a relationship. All right, let's see what's coming towards you. Okay, Spirit's asking you to take the mask off and see where you're holding yourself stuck and why you're holding yourself stuck. Okay, in the challenge position is either dealing with people who don't have great intentions, or some of you wasting your money through things that are like gambling, possibly some habits that are not great for you that are kind of tripping you up. Any guidance around that? Okay, you've got the Wheel of Fortune that wants to turn. So if you want to make changes, obstacles and blockages are being cleared out of your path. Let's have a look at the basis of the situation. Okay, there's some kind of news that's going to rush in really fast. And it's going to lead to an ending and a beginning. So luggage is packed. Swords are in the basket, which is those things that are painful, didn't work out, ready for a brand new fresh start. So things could change really rapidly. All right, let's have a look at the recent past. Okay, that's flying out. Okay, some of you sought some advice, wise counsel from others. It could have even been talking to your friends about this situation. Let's have a look at the present. Some of you may have gone through a bit of a spiritual awakening. Okay, it's really important you put some money aside for savings right now. So instead of wasting money, being very practical with your money, you do that, you're going to have victory, right? So things will turn around for you. There could be a situation where you feel like it's going to go in your favor. Let's have a look at the near future. Okay, all your wishes are going to come true. All your cups are going to be filled. A lot of happiness and joy there. Let's have a look at your energy. Okay, you've got an empty cup that wants to be filled, darlings. Right, you're holding it out going, what do I want to fill my cup with? And you've been really working really hard. Now, look, it can be on your finances and career. You may feel like you worked really hard in a relationship that's not giving you what you want. Your cup's still empty. Could even be a job situation where you've been giving so much and you feel like your cup's still empty. And Spirit's saying it's going to change. The sun's coming out. Again, there's a horse in the background with a person on it waving the victory flag. It's just a matter of time. Let's have a look at the energies of those around you. Okay. It is a time of renewal and going in a new direction. Now, there is a couple here with children, so it could be deciding to make big changes with a partner, overcoming challenges with each other, moving, relocating. There's a lot of transformation and growth going on. Again, this egg timer keeps coming out, the sands of time, so there's certainly timing issues. Well, you are going to have justice here, so things are going to be fair and balanced. Let's have a look at your hopes and fears. Okay, what you're fearing is conflict with others, right? That the choices you want to make is going to create conflict in your life. Yeah, because you want a brand new, fresh start. Again, it's leaving things behind that are disappointing, don't serve you. And you've got to step into your star energy, which is having faith and positivity in the future, that what you want is going to happen. You can make it happen. Let's have a look at the outcome. Okay, you've got a lot of choices before you. What cup do you want to fill? And the world at your feet, there's nothing stopping you. Time of growth and expansion. Let's put you some clarifiers. Firstly, there's a situation here where you're holding yourself stuck, possibly engaging in things that are wasting money, bad habits. And Spirit's saying there's nothing stopping you. The Wheel of Fortune's about to turn. Again, you got the message the sun's going to come out. There's going to be beautiful, big, positive changes. And you've got to look at situations in a different way than you're looking at them presently. And step into your star energy. So having faith and positivity in the future and in yourself. Let's have a look at the basis of the situation where Spirit's saying things could suddenly shift very quickly. And making big changes to leave things behind that don't serve you any longer. You have overcome a lot of challenges, right? Ready to take a leap of faith on the new. And there's going to be a sense of celebration from people around you, friends. Some of you need to let go of a situation that you've not been happy in a while. All right, let's have a look at the present, which Spirit's saying be very practical with your money and put money aside for savings. You are going to have victory here. You have the power to rise above any challenge that comes your way. You just need to stand in your strength and become unstoppable. And you've got the Magician, so it's up to you where you place your time, your energy, your resources. Let's have a look in the future position where all your wishes are going to come true. You got the Eight of Materials. Spirit saying you've just got to recognize how talented you are. Now, if it's a job situation, there will be another job situation that recognizes your talents. All right, let's have a look at your energy where you're feeling like your cup's empty. Doesn't matter how hard you work, your cup's empty, whether it's on work or a relationship. And again, Spirit's saying that situation's going to change. Sun's coming out. You've just got to hold a steady vision for what you do want to create in your life. All right, let's have a look at the energies of those around you, which is a time of a renewal going in a new direction. Things absolutely want to change in your world, and you're going to have justice. Okay. Everything's trying to get you into balance, emotional balance, mental balance, peace. All right, let's have a look at your hopes and fears, where some of you are fearing conflict because you want to make changes where you're leaving things behind that don't work for you. Again, you got the star energy coming out here. Okay, you've got the Lovers here. Some of you definitely want to leave behind a situation. So if you are leaving behind a situation, a new love will come in. You don't even see each other yet. All right, let's have a look at the outcome, which is lots of choices and options before you. And you've got the World at your feet. Time of growth and expansion. Okay, connecting with your friends is going to be really important right now. Very supportive of you. And to be in your high priest, high priestess energy, high vibrational. Some of you may have definitely gone and elevated and be in a higher vibration, which means there's possibly a situation in your life of lower vibration that no longer resonates with you. Let's pull you some guidance from the Nature's Whispers Oracle. Oh, flying out. Just about landed in the candles. Oh, you have to be very gentle with yourself, kind to yourself. Be mindful of what you're saying to yourself as well. And just to show up as your best self always. Even if people don't agree with your choices and decisions, feel like you're going to let people down, you've got to do what's right for you. And it's a time to clear out the old, anything that holds you stuck. I'm getting this mask on. So there's a new doorway opening up for you, a new pathway opening up for you. What do you need to let go of to move forward? All right, let's pull you some guidance from the ancients. Okay, got the Lady of the Gift. So Spirit's asking you to be generous, right? Be kind, be generous. Particularly in dealing with others. Because you've also got the High Lord of Gratitude and Service. Often our service is, or our abundance is in being in service to others, but also practicing the art of gratefulness, humility, and the Well Watcher, which is the wisdom of the divine, the power of the divine, which is going to help you. Whatever situations you've gone through, there could be a bit of a waiting process, watching certain situations to make the right time and right move for self. Everything's there to teach you a life lesson, mostly about yourself and your choices. Let's do some guidance from the Enchanted Map Oracle. Oh, you got the magic stream. Everything's trying to get you into flow with who you are, what makes you happy. And there's a need for you to make a choice. There's two doorways opening here. So there's no wrong or right choice, just whatever feels more aligned with you, more heart-centered. Oh, and you got Heal the Ouch. Some of you may be going through some kind of physical healing. You may be going through something with someone where they're going through some kind of health issue, which means you need to be a little bit supportive of them right now. All right, let's see what your animal spirit guides want you to know. Okay, you got the Swan Spirit. It's time for a deep dive. What changes do you want to make and what's going to make you happy? Be really honest with yourself. And the Wombat Spirit, be at home. Okay, there's a big focus on the home here. Some of you definitely wanting to move and relocate. And the Dragonfly Spirit, truth transcends illusion. There is a need to see things clearly, including taking responsibility for self, your choices and decisions. And what no longer serves you. All right, let's see if there's any hidden truth, deeper meanings here. Okay, you've got to trust your inner compass to guide you with the direction you want and need to go in. And you've got to live your truth. You've got to be honest with yourself. Yeah, again, there's this situation where you need to reflect, observe, and wait, particularly for the right timing. And then you're going to speak your truth, right? So finding the right timing to have the conversation where some of you are leaving a relationship, leaving a job, leaving some kind of situation that doesn't serve you any longer. Which means you've traveled as far as you can travel with each other. And that's okay. All right, let's pull your message from your angels. Oh, you got forgiveness. It says, let the past go, clear your heart and mind through forgiveness. You may feel like you need to forgive yourself. Be kind with yourself, darling. All right, those are your messages. Love to hear how this reading resonates with you. Do give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel. Do reach out if you need extra guidance with a personal reading. Booking links on here and down below. And for now, much love, much light. Namaste.